Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this really adorable Moroccan towel nail look that I did. And here's the finished design. I'm going to zoom in. There's the finished design on my middle and ring finger, and I'm going to show you how to do this. First of all, I want to make mention of the polishes that I'm using. We have Essie Birthday Suit, Picture Polish Saltwater, and Picture Polish Rebelle. And also, for my stamping polish, I'm using Moira stamping polish. And also, I'm using for my decal Sally Hansen Extreme Wear Top Coat Invisible. No, it's not Top Coat, it's Invisible. I do want to make mention that you have to be very careful with this when you make a decal, or it will smudge your black stamping polish. So I just want to make mention of that. And also for my decal, I'm going to be making it on my Bundle Monster clear stamper, or glass stamper. This is perfect because I can actually see, where I'm placing the stamp on my nail and get perfect placement. And I'll show you the stamping plate here in a minute. I'm going to clean it so you can see it. Okay, so here is the stamping plate that I am going to be using. And I'm going to be doing this design right here. And as you can tell, there's lots of really pretty, easy to fill in images for reverse stamping. And that is the plate. Okay, so we're going to get started and do this on my ring finger first. I'm going to zoom out a little bit and see if it'll focus. If my camera will zoom. Okay. We're going to do this with my ring finger, and we're going to apply one coat of Essie Birthday Suit. And as you can tell, my nail has some damage on it from gel, which I've got to take a break from gels for a while because they are really, really hard on your nails. So we're going to just apply one coat and let that dry. And while that dries, we're going to start working on our decal. This is just a really nice sheer light pink polish, your nails but better shade. Because I wanted to go for a kind of negative space look. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with decal now. Okay, so I've got my stamping plate here and it's ready to be stamped. I'm just going to use my Born Pretty Store scraper and my Moira polish that I showed earlier. So let's go ahead and get our stamping polish on here. And it doesn't take much of this to be very, very opaque. Okay, now we're going to scrape and pick up, and there's our image. Don't know if it will zoom out some. There's the image. It's not wanting to focus. There we go, and you can see how crisp and clean the lines are. Moyu plates work so amazing, you all. They're just great. Okay, we're going to start filling in this design now. Okay guys, I had to restamp the image real quick because I forgot to show putting the top coat on to make it a decal. Now I'm going to do this a funny way for the decal. I'm going to just kind of put blobs, because if I wipe the brush across the decal, it smears the stamping. And I don't have much of my Glisten and Glow HK Girl top coat left, so I'm just kind of making do with what I got until I can afford to get some more. Because HK Girl Glisten and Glow HK Girl Top Coat does not smudge or smear. So I'm just going to dab it on. You do not want to smear your stamping. It will show up. And trust me, it drove me crazy for a while there because I couldn't figure out why my stamps look so bad. Finding a quality top coat that doesn't smudge or smear is definitely a must. So I'm gonna hurry up and fill this up, and I will be right back, and then we'll get to the filling in section, putting the colors in the picture. Okay, I filled in the stamper with the clear coat, and now we're going to go ahead and put the color in, or fill in the sections that we want with color. And also I wanted to mention why I did put the clear coat over the stamping. It protects, okay, when you start to get nail polish out for filling in with color, if it starts to dry just a little bit and get tacky, it can start to pull up the black stamping polish and ruin the design. And the clear coat just basically, it makes sure that it's going to seal to where your black doesn't smudge or move or budge when you're filling in the color. So let's go ahead and get into filling in our design. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start filling it in with salt water, and I'm gonna speed up this section, that way you don't have to sit here forever watching me do this. Alright, we have our design filled in with the colors, and the next thing to do is to let it dry and then make sure we put on another coat of Essie Birthday Suit, let it get tacky, and then stamp the design onto our nails. Okay, we have our sheer polish on. Let's go ahead and let that dry some, and then we'll go ahead and stamp the image onto our nail. Okay, so let's go ahead and place our image onto our nail. As you can tell, I got a little carried away trying to practice and make sure I done this right, because I really want this to line up straight and perfect. So let's go ahead and stamp our image. Wish me luck. And that turned out great. The next thing we're going to go ahead and do is clean up around the edges and top coat it. So let me show you how I clean up. Okay, so I'm just actually going to go ahead really quick and press down on this and make sure it is smooth down to my nail, because you don't want any gaps or air bubbles or anything like that. I'm just going to get my brush and ensure that it is smooth. Once I've done that, I am going to get my cuticle nippers. And I wanted to say, I don't know if you can see this line in my nail. I'll show you. I have a little stick to point it out with. But right here, see that little line on the flower? That actually is an etching problem that was in the plate that I didn't discover until after I took my pictures, and then I inspected the plate, and you can actually see that line there. So that's a real bummer. But let's go ahead and clean up around the edges. I'm just going to show you real quick, and then I'm going to turn off the camera and do it off camera. So what I do is I just clip. I gotta clean these, they're really sticky. I clip. Oh, that's starting to pull up some. Okay, I'm gonna do this off camera because I really don't want to mess up this design. Okay, so I used my cuticle nipper to clean up a lot of the mess, or what would have been a mess. So we're gonna go ahead and get some acetone and just touch up around the edges and get where my cuticle nipper didn't. Okay, that's it all cleaned up. So now I just need to top coat. Okay, the top coat that I'm going to be using is what little glistening glow that I have left. So yeah, it's going to be really thick and stringy, but I've got to order some more. This is like the best top coat to prevent your manicure from smudging or smearing, especially when you're stamping or doing finely detailed nail art. Cap the edge, and there we go. That is how I done my Moroccan towel inspired nail art. And here is both my nails together, and here is the whole manicure, and here is my thumb. There we go, camera focused. I want to show you a little bit real quick. I don't know if you can tell, but on my thumb I had some smearing. Maybe you can see it. That was because I got my brush and drug it across the stamp, the black stamping polish, and it smeared it. So I just wanted to show that. But thank you all so much for watching, and I hope this video helps you. If you're struggling with reverse stamping or anything like that, I hope this video helped you maybe get some ideas or tips and tricks on how to achieve a good reverse stamped manicure. This has been the best way I've found. I've seen people actually peel the decal off and then get a wet layer of nail polish and then press it on, but I got lots of air bubbles that way. And I think the stamper, the way the stamper is, it presses out the bubbling or the bubbles to where it doesn't it makes a nice smooth seal. So that was the manicure, and thank you for watching. Stay tuned for some future videos I have planned, and see you all next time.